A new Apple TV is coming soon, and it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting updates we've seen in years. Apple is reportedly preparing a major upgrade, not just in speed or design, but in how the device connects, interacts, and integrates with the rest of your ecosystem. If you thought the current Apple TV 4K was powerful, this next one might completely redefine what a streaming device can be. Let's start with the internals. According to reports from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple's next Apple TV will feature a brand new combined Wi-Fi and Bluetooth chip, Apple's own design. This chip supports Wi-Fi 6E, an upgrade over the current model's Wi-Fi 6. With Wi-Fi 6E, your Apple TV can use the 6 GHz band, delivering faster speeds, lower latency, and more stable streaming, especially in homes packed with smart devices. But Apple could go even further. Some leaks suggest that Apple might actually bring Wi-Fi 7 support to the new Apple TV. If that happens, it could reach theoretical speeds above 40 gigabits per second, about 4 times faster than Wi-Fi 6E. That means almost instant loading for 4K HDR movies, cloud gaming, or large app downloads. It's the kind of wireless power that makes your Apple TV feel not just responsive, but alive. And that's not all that's changing on the inside. The new Apple TV is expected to get a major performance boost with a newer processor. The current model uses the A15 Bionic, which first appeared in the iPhone 13 back in 2022. It's fast, but Apple is ready to move forward. Most rumors point toward the A18 or even the upcoming A19 chip, which will bring faster performance, better graphics, and a huge leap in energy efficiency. The jump won't just make the interface smoother, it could also open the door for Apple Intelligence on tvOS. That's Apple's AI system we've already seen on iPhones and Macs, and if it comes to the Apple TV, it could change the way we interact with our screens. Imagine your TV learning your habits, knowing what you like to watch, and curating content automatically. You sit down, and instead of digging through apps, your Apple TV shows you what you'd probably want at that moment. Maybe a new episode of your favorite show, or a movie you'd been planning to watch but forgot about. All of this processed locally, right on the device, without sending your private data to the cloud. Now, one of the most interesting rumors is about the camera. Apple is reportedly testing a built-in camera for the new Apple TV. Currently, if you want to use FaceTime on your Apple TV, you need to connect your iPhone or iPad using continuity camera. It works well, but it's not exactly convenient. You have to set up your phone every time, find the right angle, and hope it doesn't slide off the stand. A built-in camera would make the whole experience effortless. You just turn on your TV, open FaceTime, and you're ready to go. No setup, no cables, no phone required. Mark Gurman from Bloomberg mentioned that Apple has discussed adding this feature, not just for FaceTime, but also for gesture controls. That means you might be able to navigate menus, pause videos, or even answer calls with simple hand movements. It sounds futuristic, but it's exactly the kind of polished experience Apple is known for. Imagine waving your hand to play or pause a movie. Small touches like that could make your Apple TV feel truly next-gen. This idea also fits perfectly with what Apple is doing in tvOS 26, which introduces deeper personalization and smarter features across the system. FaceTime is getting major improvements, like contact posters, the same ones introduced in iOS, showing your friends' photos and names right on the screen when they call. Live captions are expanding to new languages, including French, German, Japanese, Korean, Mandarin, and Spanish. These captions are processed entirely on device, making video calls easier and more inclusive than ever. But personalization goes way beyond calls. tvOS 26 automatically displays your profile when your Apple TV wakes up. So, if you walk into the room and pick up the remote, your profile, not someone else's, appears instantly, complete with your own watch list, recommended shows, and playlists. Your kids can have their own profiles too, so your up next list won't be cluttered with cartoons or family movies. Everything stays separated and neat. Apple is also adding a new feature to Apple Music Sing. You'll be able to use your iPhone as a wireless microphone. Your voice will be amplified through the TV's speakers while the lyrics scroll on screen in sync with the music. It turns your living room into a karaoke stage. No extra equipment needed. Another noticeable change is the design language. The new Apple TV interface now follows Apple's liquid glass look, which runs across all of Apple's platforms: macOS, iOS, iPadOS, and watchOS. It looks elegant, colorful, and fluid. You'll see soft reflections, translucent layers, and depth effects that make the experience more immersive than ever. Now, let's talk about what people are really curious about: price. The Apple TV has always been considered a premium streaming box. But this time, reports suggest Apple might aim for something more affordable. There's talk of a sub-$100 model, something we haven't seen since 2010 or 2012, when Apple sold the third-generation Apple TV for $99, and later even dropped it to $69. The current Apple TV 4K costs $129 for 64 GB and $149 for 128 GB. If Apple manages to drop the entry price by $30 or $40, that could make it one of the best value Apple products ever. It would open the door for more households to join the Apple ecosystem. And that's exactly the point. The Apple TV isn't just about streaming anymore. It's becoming the centerpiece of the home ecosystem. Apple wants this device to connect and control everything: lights, thermostats, locks, cameras, all through Matter and HomeKit. With the upcoming N1 wireless chip, which combines Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and Thread support, your Apple TV becomes the command center of your smart home. It ensures faster responses, stronger connections, and better energy efficiency for all your connected devices. Picture this: you walk into your living room after work. Your Apple TV detects your presence, dims the lights, sets your preferred temperature, and displays a welcome back screen with your calendar and music playlist. It's all automated. And if you need to check who's at the door, you can see your smart doorbell feed right on your TV, controlled entirely with your voice. And that brings us to the bigger picture: Apple Intelligence. Apple's approach to AI isn't about flashy cloud processing. It's about personal intelligence, meaning everything happens on your device. With Apple TV, that could mean a truly adaptive experience. It could summarize shows you missed, make suggestions based on your family's habits, or even plan your watch nights automatically. You might ask Siri to play something relaxing, and it would choose from your preferred genres and apps, not just Apple TV+. Now, when it comes to release timing, leaks suggest that Apple will unveil this new Apple TV toward the end of 2025, most likely around October, alongside other rumored products like the new iPad Pro, AirTag 2, and HomePod Mini 2. Apple tends to group home-related devices together, so this makes perfect sense. However, November or December releases are also possible. Apple's timeline for Apple TV launches has always been unpredictable. So what does this all mean for you? If you already own the last Apple TV 4K, you might be wondering if this upgrade is worth it. And the answer depends on what you value. If you want faster Wi-Fi, an integrated camera, smarter automation, or Apple Intelligence features, then this next version could be a massive leap. But if your current Apple TV still handles your streaming needs smoothly, you might be fine for another year. What's clear, though, is that Apple isn't treating the Apple TV as a small side project anymore. This is becoming one of the company's most strategic products, a device that ties together entertainment, communication, and smart home control into one unified experience. It's the hub of Apple's connected world. Think about it. Your iPhone is your personal device. Your Mac is for work. Your Apple Watch tracks your health. And now your Apple TV becomes the digital brain of your home, the screen that connects all your Apple devices and all your routines in one place. Apple's vision is simple: to make technology invisible, to make it feel like everything just happens naturally, without setup, without frustration. And the next Apple TV is another big step toward that reality.